Hey guys, so this is our block of the month. So this is block 8 for the block of the month All Seasons Quilt. I'm so sorry that these videos are so late. I had good intentions of getting these done before the first of the month, and then the last couple of weeks just fell apart. So here we are. Anyway, for August, this month, we're doing the sailboat block. So it will be that block right there. So it's pretty simple. You're going to need 3 fabrics. You'll need one for the sky, one for the water, and one for the boat. So, and in here she has you cutting 3 7/8 squares. I cut mine at 4 because these are going to be for half square triangles. We can always trim them down. So when you get the instructions, whichever way you want to do them is fine. The boat fabric, which will be your boat body, you need 3 7/8 squares and one 3.5 by 6.5 rectangle. From the sky fabric, you're going to need 3 7/8 squares and 2 3.5 by 6.5 rectangles. And then from your water fabric, you need 1 strip at 3.5 by 12.5. And like I said, the 3 7/8 squares, I just cut mine at 4 because we all know I don't do too good with half square triangles, and so I have to trim them down and make them right for me. Because if I don't, they're going to be not the right size. Alright, so here is my sky fabric, and I went ahead and drew a line from corner to corner, and this is the fabric I'm using for my little boat. And then here's what I'm using for my water. I thought that was really pretty. That's a batik fabric. So anyway, this is a boat. So now let me I hope I have enough bobbin thread. I didn't even check. Alright, well anyway, we're going with it. Here we go. Okay, so we're just making half square triangles. You guys know how to do those, but I'm going to show you the first one. So we're just going to put these right sides together and match them up. And then we're going to sew on either side of that line. This is going to give us 6 half square triangles, which is what we need for the block. So, oh, and of course, I've got a thread hung up here. I haven't sewn in about 2 weeks, so maybe I'm rusty. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Alright, and then just flip it around and do the other side. Okay, so once you have all of those sewn together, then we're just going to slice them down the middle. And then we will trim these down. So just right on your drawn line. So you should have 6 half square triangles. Oh, and I was going to mention too, your boat fabric, you really want it to contrast really well with your water and your sky fabric. So that's why I went with red, since I'm using 2 blues, because I knew it would stand out, pretty good. So I'm going to trim these down now to 3.5 inches. I'm using the Quilt in a Day square it ruler. And it's got 1/2 inch size on this side and hole on this side, which makes it so handy. And so we'll put the line right on that. Now, if you prefer to press these open and then, square them with the square ruler, or that's all you have, either way is fine. Like I said, they just need to measure 3.5 inches. So let me do one more here. I love this ruler. It's got the little notches. I didn't do it on the other one, where you can go in here and clip your little dog ears. And so when you're done and you press it, your dog ears are done gone. And that makes it just handy, handy, handy. Alright, so then we're going to press these to the dark side. I've already got some of them pressed. I just roll them back with my fingers and then give it a good press. And then if you have dog ears on there, you're going to want to go ahead and cut them off. That's going to reduce quite a bit of bulk in the corners and stuff when we go to sew this together. Okay, so now we're going to sew 4 of our half square units together. Now pay attention to the directions, especially the diagram, because they all need to be going a certain way. So let's see here. Yeah, okay, so it looks like the boat sail is going to go down and down and down and down, just like that. So they're all going to be pointing the same way. I'm going down with mine just simply because that's the direction that the pattern is saying to go. And we're just going to sew these together and make a unit. So these will get, this will go here and this will go here, and I will turn you around here. Oh, see, I done got confused. I'm so angrily challenged. Okay, that's correct. All right. I really gotta watch myself. My brain, like, it's just ridiculous. I guess that's just what happens when you get old. I don't know. Okay, line those up, 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and then I'm going to open these and just kind of finger press my seams one way or another. We want to try to get them to nest. And then we're going to flip these over on top of themselves and sew these down. My bottom one slid just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna roll that back. Well, I nested those, but my corners got off just a little bit there in the center, but it's not enough for me to worry about. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that right there. I'm easy. I am gonna kind of press these seams down. Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is sew our bottom on there. Yep, so the boat rectangle bottom to the bottom of the sails. So it's going to go just like that. I guess you could make your sails going any way you wanted to. I'm just, like I said, the picture just shows them going down. So that, but I guess if you wanted them to go up, it really wouldn't matter. I don't know. Be creative. Okay, so now I'm going to take this unit over here to the ironing board and we'll get it all pressed. I'm going to spin you all around here. I'm going to start from the back first because I've got a couple of seams here that are not wanting to go the way I want them to. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we need our 2 sky rectangles, the 6.5 by 3.5, and our 2 remaining half square triangles. Now the placement of these is going to be important. They're going to go on here on the bottom of our rectangles facing each other, simply because, let me show you, when we put the block together, so if we were to lay this in here like this, these, if they're pointed in, are going to make the bottom of our boat to give it that angle. So, like I said, you have to kind of pay attention to which way you've got these, but we're just going to sew those together on. Okay, so I'm going to line these up. And we're going to go 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to just chain piece these through. Oh, I hope I got that right. I guess I'll know when I open it up, won't I? Okay. Alright, and let's see, got that one. Okay, yeah, got those right. Okay, so I'm just going to finger press these on there. And now we are going to sew our boat. We're going to sew these 3 pieces together. So this one goes here, this one goes here. And just make sure you've got your deals, your 2 half square triangles down here toward the bottom to finish out your boat. So I'm going to flip this over on here. think I cut my triangles a little long. No, I didn't. And I just nest up those right there. Okay, and then this one is going to go on this one, and I'm going to turn it around here. I think I cut my triangles a little bit long. I think one's kind of hanging over. I'm a little crooked here. Well, that's all right. I'll just trim it down. No, this one's perfect, so I don't know what I did. Can never tell with me. Okay, so we should have our boat together. So I am going to finger press these seams here to the outside, which I don't guess it's really going to matter because all we have left now is to sew our water onto the bottom of our boat. So there's my water. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, there's my water. It's going on the bottom, so we'll just turn that around, and oh, my foot got a little heavy there. Get to iron it open and we'll see what we got. I think all these will be good, so I'm just going to iron from this side. Now your block should measure 12.5 inches square. If it doesn't, then you know you'll need to trim it up a little bit, which is fine if you need to trim a little. I'm going to sash my whole quilt when I go to put all these blocks together, so if mine is just a wee bit small, I'm not too awful upset about it. Okay, there's our block. Oh, that's so cute. That turned out really, really cute. So yeah, cool. All right, there's our sailboat block. So that's August, block 8. And then I'm fixing to do the video for the other block of the month that we're doing, and I'll get it uploaded, and the directions for these are in Peggy's quilting group in the files. I will also have a Dropbox link down in the description below. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day, guys.